anything.
No.
You have to, please.
I can't. Haley, look, all you have to say is...
Oh, no, I can't either.
Well, I guess that's just where things stand. Haley, I loved you so much. I mean, I still love you.
Young lady, if you gave a damn about my son, you'd come forward and admit what happened. You wouldn't let him go to jail for you, Grant.
Listen, I have to confess now.
Haley, that won't help Ted. They can still charge him.
They won't. They'll have what they want.
Ted will be all right. I'll see to that. I promise you. You just keep quiet. Come on.
Got a phone call that falls somewhere between the alarming and the ridiculous. Gina sniffing around about Kelly.
Oh, no, I don't like the sound of that.
I'll leave Gina to Mom. She'll shut her up.
No. You've ordered like the plague. Let's just get on with our business like of a family gearing up for a wedding. That's all we got to do.
By the way, I got an invitation to a bridal shower.
You got one, too. We don't know who it's from. And also some well-meaning soul has sent in invitations out to a bachelor party for your father.
Bachelor party.
Yeah. I need a bachelor party like I need a toothache. We've called everyone who might conceivably have been invited and canceled the festivities. Got a lot of heartfelt sympathies about Ted, too. I am going to go see about the plane. This is one thing that's going to go right. Nothing and no one is going to harm your sister while she's here. I'll see you later.
He's really upset about all this, isn't he?
Sure is. It's the helplessness. We can't do anything. They won't set bail. And Ted doesn't seem like he's going to testify, and if he doesn't...
I know.
At least I don't have to worry about you. Or do I?
No, you don't need to worry about me. No jumping to my defense either.
Wait a minute, why? Should I have?
No. I think Victoria's finally gotten the message and she's staying away from Cruz. There's a big difference. Daddy can't stand the sight of her.
But she was married to him. She lived in his house. Now, that could be a complication for me, but I won't let it. Because your father loves me, and I love him.
Well, yeah, Mama, I understand the point you're trying to make, but it's different here. You see, Victoria has declared herself to me. I can handle her. She keeps talking about her warm feelings for Cruz. She's going to run into a brick wall. Me. Because when it comes to holding on to my man, I can do battle like anybody else. That's my girl. Oh, you didn't raise any shrinking violets, you know.
What is this about violets?
Oh, we were just talking about you, darling, how shy, sensitive, and sweet you are.
You talking about me? Well, we'll let her think what she wants till after the wedding. You have an appointment, don't you?
Yes, with the dressmaker. Bye. I'll see you later.
Have a good time.
How would it be if I shyly and sensitively volunteered to drive you?
And take a look at my wedding dress before the wedding? No way.
You're a very suspicious woman, you
I'm
know
on
that?
to you, Cap. Well, I'll be home soon.
Okay, bye.
Do not shoot until you see the whites of their eyes.
Or the shade of their eyeliner.
Right.
Should I be alarmed and call the Pentagon or what?
Oh, you know, Mama's right. You are too nosy.
Well, only when my children are concerned. I turn my back, one of them lands up in jail for no reason.
Daddy, things have got to change. They've got to let Ted go.
Judge doesn't seem to feel otherwise. Sometimes you think things are going to go for the best. You always do, but then circumstances dictate otherwise, don't they?
I know.
How about you, my beautiful child? Starting to trust your young man now?
Actually, Daddy, I never stopped trusting him. I think I didn't trust myself. That's over now?
Oh, be a son of a gun. That's progress. Give me a hug.
Who said I didn't listen to you? Remember, young lady, even jealousy can ruin the best relationship.
Oh, very funny. Don't laugh. It almost did. Well, it did, actually, between your mother and me. Talking to one of the former walking wounded.
Daddy, I'm not going to let an outsider dictate my feelings or my future.
One of the single, most annoying things about being a parent is seeing your child turn out smarter than you are.
You can come to me for advice anytime, Dad.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
The closer it gets to my wedding, the more things I have to do.
That is every bride's complaint.
Really? And then to top it all off, I get an invitation to my wedding shower, and I don't have a clue who's even giving it to me.
Oh, some mischievous friend, no doubt. To be a bride again.
Well, since I have a few thousand other things going on in my life, I did my very best to cancel the shower. But I guess I have to show up just to find out who the hostess is and thank her.
She really should have asked you first. You are going to be a vision, Mrs. Armonti.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Oh, tell me something.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with Gina DeMott's dress?
Oh, she hasn't paid for it yet.
Okay.
No.
When do you think the so-called wedding's going to be?
For all I know, she's putting that gown straight into her hope check.
You're probably right. I'm just so worried I'm going to be here one day and run right into her.
There, finished. You can change now.
Thank
you.
you.
Be careful of that hem.
I will, and I'll see you in a little while. Oh, what an absolutely gorgeous gown.
Danke.
Looks like Princess Fergie's.
Danke, Wiedersehen.
And then I thought...
Mission accomplished.
Oh, you're wonderful. I knew you could do it.
We practically breezed through customs.
Thank you, Courtney.
Well, it's about time I started to prepay Uncle CC for all of his hospitality.
You sure you weren't followed now?
I'm sure. We drove in and out of the city for over an hour before we took the side roads down to the boathouse.
Great.
Well, what'd she say? I mean, how does she look? How does she feel? Is she frightened? What is it? Tell me.
Never mind that. I can't wait to see her for myself. Let's go.
See you later.
Uncle CC, there's
What?
only one thing that worries me. You know the police are keeping a close eye on us, and I think that maybe it would be best if just the family saw Kelly right now.
Absolutely no unnecessary risk. You're right.
Well, with one exception, Pearl would like to see her. I know that.
Well, Sophia, you know that the last time they were together, they broke out of the hospital. I'm sure that the police are keeping the closest eye on him.
Honey, I agree. They shouldn't go any further.
Well, I know Kelly's missed him. He'll be very careful. He cares about her.
Well, he'll understand then. I think we should go out the back way and make sure it's safe. Come on. I'm going to say.
Thank you. Hello? Is anyone here?
Maybe.
Yeah. No, party's over, guys.
Oh, no.
Cancel. Party's over. No, musically. Party's canceled.
Heard it.
You don't. No, what are you doing? Don't do that.
yes.
Oh, no, it really isn't.
Are you going to answer the door or what? I don't know why I pay a housekeeper good money to answer the door and I have to open it by myself. Tina, come on!
You see some Capwell?
What is this all about?
A little surprise.
I don't want any surprise.
Sorry when you
Someone's trusting
nickel
me.
down
Get-
on him, so there's a basket
Get
party
that out
for-
of here.
And a 1 and a 2.
I said get that out of here.
Hello, lover.
It just doesn't make any sense.
Who is it?
Messenger, sir.
What do you want?
I've got a delivery for C.C. Capwell.
From whom?
Excuse me. Would you be, Sophia Armonti?
Yes, I am.
Great. Got a delivery for you. Almost forgot.
Thank you.
You miserable witch.
I'll kill her. Oh,
Gina!
Gina.
Wait till I get my hands on her, I'll kill her.
No, you're going to have to stand in line. This is it. She has gone too far even for Gina.
All right, look, you just gotta calm down yourself.
I don't want to calm down.
Who are these guys?
I don't know who they are. Does she think this is funny? I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to give her a piece of my mind, and if that doesn't work, I'm going to give her a piece of my fist.
Will you let me please handle it?
No, this one is mine. This wedding has been too hard to plan with Kelly away and now Ted. If Gina tries to do anything to ruin it, she's going to have to deal with me.
Sophia!
Go into the chapel and we're gonna get...
Where's the fire? What do you want? Well, look at you. So it was you earlier.
What are you doing here, Sophia?
I came here to return this to you. Oh!
Well, it's not a very good picture of you, is it? But on Sandy's boy's house.
You stay away from my family and my wedding, I'm warning you.
Well, don't change the monogram yet, Sophia. A lot can happen before the fat lady gets finished singing.
I heard her singing when I was knocking on the door.
You know, when I popped out of that cake today, I saw that old gleam in Cece's eye. Has he ever looked at you that way?
No, darling, because he loves me.
That's funny, because it wasn't very long ago when the thought of you made him sick.
And take that dress off. That's not a bigger joke than Gina in white.
You know, I need a matron of honor. I hope you won't be busy. But let's see, I guess that would depend on if you can keep your kids out of death row that day. Well, Cece must have a thing for it. You said it, I didn't. You or me, Sophia. I mean, a few years and a lot more lines, but we're one in the same.
You listen to me and you listen closely. You don't come near. You don't call. You don't send your little notes. This wedding is going to happen no matter what dirty trick you play. So eat your heart out, honey.
Well, you're the expert on tricks around here. Once a slut, always a slut. You're ruining my dress!
And I have you more! No, if you don't leave me alone!
Stop it! Sophia, come on. Sophia, this is not funny. My dress, and I have you more. If you don't leave me alone, stop it! Sophia, come on. Sophia, this isn't funny. What you did in my dress. I paid thousands of dollars for that already.
If I thought that was true, that you paid money for a dress that you're never even going to wear, I'd sue you for assault and battery. And you know as well as I do, you started this with your sleazy little tricks.
I've only just begun, Sophia.
If you even consider disrupting my marriage, you're going to be a lot sorrier than you are now.
I don't give a damn about your marriage. I have my own wedding to worry about.
Oh, what wedding is that, Gina? Tell me about it. I haven't heard anything about it. No one else has.
It's going to be the talk of the town, darling. Just you wait. Meanwhile, this dress is ruined.
I'm not exactly consumed with curiosity, Gina, but I do have a perverse fascination about what kind of creature would tie up with you.
Well, you know something? I'd love to see the look on your face when I tell you. But I guess I'm just going to have to wait. And so will you. So why don't you run along now to your sweet, darling, unsuspecting husband-to-be? I'm sure he'd love to hear all about how you came in here and attacked me.
Really? I'm sure he'd like to hear about how you knocked me out.
Hey, it's not my fault. I was just acting in self-defense. I didn't put that piece of furniture under your head. But you certainly know how to start a cat fight, don't you, Sophia? You just get down there in the gutter and wallow.
It's because I had to follow you down in the muck, and I'll do it again. So if you value the rest of your wardrobe, stay out of my way.
I told you I didn't want you going over seeing that woman alone.
I know. I lost my temper, but it felt wonderful.
You really tore her dress to pieces?
I did. I really did. It kind of just came off in my hands. What I wanted was one clean shot to the jaw.
I don't know what she's up to anyway. Who's going to marry her in the first place? And why is she sending these bodybuilders and these cakes in our direction? That's what I'd like to know.
I don't know. And it really worries me. I'll tell you what I'm terrified of.
What?
I'm terrified she's going to show up at the wedding and pull some malicious, dirty trick.
Well, I wouldn't put it past her. So we won't let her show up. She won't be there.
We invited her because of Brandon.
I'll uninvite her. There's nothing more in life that I like to do is be rude to that woman. In fact, I'll take care of it right now.
No, wait.
What's the matter?
What
is it?
I hit my head. It's all right.
Yeah, who hit your head?
No, I fell, and I hit my head, and I have a headache.
Well, let me call the
fine.
doctor.
Darling, I'm fine, really.
She touched one hair on your head.
Well, what she could do? Hold still while I ripped her dress off?
I'm going to put it into Gina right now.
Cece, stop it. No.
You just lay down and rest.
Cece,
I said lay down and rest.
Battles for me. See?